Amazing news coming out of Texas. Republicans in the state legislature approved and passed a redrawn congressional district map, which I'll remind you, constitutionally is allowed by the Texas legislature. Now, one of the narratives that has been pushed by the media is that this is President Trump's request to redraw the congressional districts. The truth of the matter is my fellow colleague, Dr. Robin Armstrong, the national committee man from Texas, has been working to have this done since 2004 after it was ruled to be unconstitutional to have what they call these coalition districts, which in Texas, 5 of the Democrat-controlled districts are coalition districts, which factor in your race into drawing congressional maps, which is unconstitutional.
In Galveston County, about 3 years ago, the Biden Justice Department actually sued our county. And they sued us because what we did was we redistricted the precincts, the commissioner's precincts. The Biden Justice Department sued Galveston County. So we've been in this lawsuit for the last 3 years. And so in August of 2024, the Federal Fifth Circuit actually reversed a precedent that had been there for like 50 years. Coalition districts are districts that include Hispanics and African Americans. So you take Hispanics, African Americans, add them together, gives you 50%. That is a coalition district. And so under the Voting Rights Act, what they were saying is we had been required to do that. We won the case in August 2024, made coalition districts unconstitutional. So that allows it allowed us to redistrict. It allows the state to also redistrict. And so we developed a white paper a long time ago. And so I have been sort of championing this cause for a long time. And so I took that message to the White House.
Ultimately, it is true that President Trump finally was like, okay, let's go ahead and do this redistricting. But this was all born from the idea of coalition districts being ruled to be unconstitutional. Ultimately, of course, the Democrats are going to cry and freak out because they will do everything in their power to not lose power, even violate the Constitution. I also think it's absurd, this entire narrative that Gavin Newsom is pushing, where he's saying that it's bad to gerrymander, which it's not a bad thing to gerrymander, it happens all the time, but he's saying it's bad to gerrymander, and his solution to being against gerrymandering is gerrymandering.